So that was KRYMI with his latest Tonight, and I'm sure a lot of people do not know him, that his name is Nana or Henry Yao Nyama, and he says his music is so creamy as cream, and hence the name KRYMI. It's a privilege to have him here on the Table of Life. He is a #1 hit maker, and there's a lot to talk about. Welcome to the Table of Life.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I mean, how has the year been for you so far?
Well, so-so. So-so. There are good times, there are hard times, but it's good. That's how life is. So, yeah.
I mean, let's go straight to, music. You started as a guitarist playing the guitar in churches and all that, and now you are doing something you love. But for a while, you went away.
It's not necessarily
not really
that, but the thing is, sometimes life hits you in different areas. Just have to make lemonades out of lemons. Yeah. So it's one of those things that happens. Yeah. You know, there are certain situations that you can't control. Yeah. They're natural. So you have to find a way and manage rather the situation.
I mean, I understand with the passing of your dad and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a tough man. But let's look at you being with the Stars of the Future and an MTN hit makeup. And I remember you wrote a post on Facebook that the season 5 was one of the best because it brought out a lot of stars.
Exactly.
And I mean, I was dancing to your songs back to back, but KRYMI is still not there. Like, you're a good songwriter too. You write songs for people.
Yeah.
And I just realized that as I was reading about you, that you wrote the Dinah Samoa for Mr. Drew.
Yeah.
Even that one, you wrote it.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. But why? What do you think is, holding you back from being one of the top A-list artists?
There's nothing holding me back. And to me, in my head, KRYMI is one of the top A-list artists. The only thing is, there are certain things that, so recently I was on social media and I saw this post of Nicki Minaj, and she was saying, currently, we don't have just talented musicians. We have people who are popular. We have popular people.
Okay.
So that is also affecting talented musicians.
Okay.
Talented musicians have to learn how to be popular.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is, somebody like me, I used to be an introvert.
Yeah.
And so you not see me too much on social media. I'm now opening up social media. I love comedy. I love to fool around. So I'm now pushing things out there, coming out of my shell, and gradually working things towards how to open up and be more popular. In that code. You realize that there are artists who are very good with music, but they are not popular.
They are not popular.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is popularity that is affecting some of us, the artists that we are there. We're doing music, we're working back to back, and maybe we're not releasing back to back. Too is a part of what is happening to us. Yeah. But we have to learn how to be popular in terms of using social media, in terms of, coming for interviews like this. Yeah. I remember the last time I came for an interview like this, it was some time ago.
Yeah.
So now we have to come out more.
So we'll be seeing you more.
Exactly. Play more shows, go for certain events.
I'm
one of them people. Like that.
I'm one of
like that.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm one of them people that if you don't invite me, I will not come. So now I have to learn how to be exactly. Because I had a meeting with my team, and then they were like, you know what? People love you. People love your music, but you're not popular. The thing is, the industry sort of aggravates towards
those who are always
popular ones. And you realize that even some of the investors, they like moving trains. And they think the popular ones are the moving trains, not the talented ones. And that can also bring those discrepancies. So we're learning how to put our talents together and still learn how to be popular. And then we will get the deals.
Yeah. You're talking about talented, and as Harriet was saying, you've played around, so you're a complete Shabo boy. And I know Shabo boys, they're really talented. And you're talking about popularity. There's sometimes hurts that those of you who are very talented do not get the attention that everybody, those that you think that Charlie Aquawe is getting the attention?
It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt. The thing is, the talent is God-given.
Okay.
So you can't lose it.
Okay.
You just have to work at it and be better at it.
Okay.
Trust me. If somebody posts, you don't even have to be popular. If you post something and it's good, the people will love it.
Yeah.
So it means post good content more. Let the people see the good talents that you are talking about. If you say you are talented, put the things out
there. Yeah.
Let the people know that, yes, this is the product, and yes, it's good.
Okay.
Then you can use that to pitch for whatever investment or whatever program or anything that you want to do with it, and people would appreciate. The thing is, as musicians, we are sometimes focused on our music that we forget about the business aspect of it, which is 80% of the whole career.
The whole thing.
Yeah. So then you need people who would say, you know what, stop recording. Come, let's take some videos. Let's use these contents. Or let's sometimes pay these people to help you do content for you.
Pay is very important.
It's part of it. It's a business. And you have to learn how to accept the fact that I don't know. Get somebody who knows. Or I know, let me use it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
We need to grow from that level
and
become not just talented musicians and be in one corner, but popular talented musicians who would like to go as far as, Wembley, as, Stadium, as all the big stars that are also playing there.
So, KRYMI, will you say that most of you artists do not understand the music business parts of the music in itself?
I can tell you for a fact that, sorry to say, 90% of underground artists are yet to understand music business. Okay. And you see that you would have hitches here and there as things start getting bigger, because you might not know how to control or manage certain things.
Right.
Yes. Apart from that, even known artists are still growing, because we learn each and every day. And the dynamism of these things, it changes every time. So you need to be dynamic. You need to learn. You need to know how the trend is. Some time ago, they sold CDs. Now they don't sell CDs. Now it's digital. You have to learn how to go digital. Apart from that, there are certain things that even digitalization is even improving. You can't stay in your old ways. You need to keep learning. So we all need to keep learning.
Okay, and then with your music career in itself, how have you evolved over the years? And then how are you seeing your music going into the future?
Awesome. This is something I'd always wanted to talk about in my corner. So
You have the platform. Talk about it.
Because now I produce my own beats.
Oh. That's
okay, so a lot of the producers I worked with challenged me that you play instruments. Bro, you just need to learn the softwares or the DAWs, DAWs, and know how to use them. And then play your instruments on the DAWs. If you are stuck, contact any of the producers you know and they'll help you. That's it. And I was like, you know what? Let me take my time and do this thing. So the quiet time also gave me space to learn how to do certain things. And now I can produce. And also working towards, I record my own vocals, and also working towards, I also have my own distribution company. And there's one or two, things where.
But the last time we spoke, you didn't say all that.
Yes, because I was still,
Oh, okay. No, he wasn't in Haile. He left Haile. You had already left.
I left, the contract ended. Last year, October.
Last year, October.
Yeah. So just a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you've done well. Right. Now you are taking the
1 year you have done so much for
yourself.
When it comes to record labels, sometimes others will say it's a blessing. Others will also say that it's a curse. What is it to you?
There's always a pro and a con to everything. Even drinking water, you have if you drink too much water, it affects you. I didn't even know till recently there was something called you can get water poison. I didn't even know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it in one of their blogs.
Drinking too much water.
That's why. And the person actually drank some amount of water, like within a short period, and she was water poisoned. I was like, what?
It was excessive.
So in everything, there are pros and there are cons. Now, if you're under a label, you know that you have some level of financial backing to do marketing, sales, promotion, certain things. And if you're under a label, it's the responsibility of the label to be able to market the music well, to be able to make sales and pay you and pay themselves.
Yeah.
But if you are on your own, now the con is,
double.
yes, you have to pay everything through your own pocket. But then again, planning and everything, you have to be part of it. And you have to, you know, be at the forefront of whatever thing that goes on. And when the money comes, you are in charge. So there are pros and cons to these things. And trust me, I will urge every artist, you can't do everything by yourself. But learn everything.
So it shows that you really learned when you were with a record label.
I have.
This is off the record. I am tempted to ask you this question. I mean, you sing so much about
Tempted to
love.
not cancer.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Hey, I didn't see that coming.
I know.
Are you asking
So
my
it's part of the question.
It was not part of my question, but I just had to ask.
confused.
So I spoke to my lawyer and my manager, and then my lawyer was like, if they ask you any question and you don't want to answer, just say I can neither confirm nor deny.
So you're not in love with anyone?
So I can neither confirm nor deny.
But let's talk about something you can confirm.
Yes.
Or deny.
No, this you can't deny.
This one I can confirm.
This one you can confirm. We spoke lengthy with regards to music
Exactly.
and the business aspect, and you work aside music too.
Yeah,
Are you still working?
I'm
aside?
not still working.
Yeah. You are not.
I'm not.
First, you used to.
Yeah,
Now
I
you
was
stopped.
working. Yeah, I stopped.
So then, how are you funding this whole new project that you are doing?
Okay, so trust me, sometimes it becomes tough as an individual artist to be doing certain things. And like I said, it's also part of the cons.
Yeah.
Then again, if you're an artist and you understand the business behind music, then you know that you will need funding to do this thing, because music is very capital intensive. If you don't have it, find it. I mean, collaborate with people. I mean, speak to some people. I mean, get business with certain people. Talk business with them. Tell them, you know what, these are the numbers I have. These are the numbers I can pull if we put this amount, X amount of funding into this project. And after we put this X amount, you know that from these streaming platforms, which I control, we can get the minimum this amount. This will give us this revenue. And this revenue, we can split these ways or even put it in these places and get more money from the side. No businessman would say no if you give them numbers and facts and figures. That's all they need.
You've really learnt a lot. And because of time, let's talk about tonight. You released it in June.
Yes.
So why are you now doing promotion?
And you had Rasta.
Okay, I
you had
wasn't-
dread.
It was very nice.
Yes. I wasn't in Ghana. I was in London. So my brothers, I know, right? My accent is terrible. My brothers. Okay, my brother died in London. He's called William. Yeah, he's my cousin, but we were very close because he was also doing music. Yeah, his music name was Three Will, and big shout outs to the family and everybody. So it was his 1 year anniversary, and that's why I was in London.
Okay.
And I felt like time was going. And that was the time I went to some of the companies. That was the time I was like, you know what, let me learn this thing. I can't sit down and watch everything. And now I can't release music because I don't know how to do distribution. And so I felt like, you know what, let me try and do these things. Wherever I had to pay, I had to get it done. I had support from family, friends, and we were able to put things together. I was like, okay, I'll release my first single and then see how it goes and then learn from it, the mistakes and everything. And I know the next one will be better. The next one I would prefer to come with an EP, which I'm working out with my team because I was still liaising with my team in Ghana when I was in London.
Okay.
Yes, and I have another team in
So
London.
will you go back again?
Hopefully I'll go. I have family there, so
Okay.
yeah.
You should.
Yeah. And I'm looking to build KRYMI to the point where KRYMI would tour around the world. But I need KRYMI to tour around Ghana and
first.
Africa.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you might be in Accra and you'll be big.
Yeah.
But go to Takrady.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
They will ask, how about this?
I see.
I see.
And then I prophesy.
What fair coffee can Tambra stage? No, no.
I
You get me?
But tonight is a beautiful video.
Thank you so much.
Tonight, the words in there, the lyrics, And the Desi
What
was
is it?
agreeing to it.
Harriet, what is your problem with the
Sana
lyrics?
mema muna.
And you're
Okay, no, hold on. So the song you listened to was No Feelings.
Yeah.
No feelings. That was
Yes.
No feelings.
That was
Okay.
No Feelings. Tonight is my newest song. I don't have a video out
Okay, you don't
yet.
have a video for it.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I have a lyrics video to it.
That's why
So
we
you
couldn't
can go.
play.
And it's on my personal YouTube page. When I was
Which
under
is
a label.
quite new.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
when I
'cause
was
I
under a
noticed.
label, everything went on the label's pages.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I am out,
You have
I
a
have to
KRYMI page.
build everything. And I'll urge every artist to get that for themselves, whether you're under a label or not. Because then when you come out, it doesn't
But
start
sometimes
fresh
it's the
as
agreement,
KRYMI.
though.
No, the agreement is you can't put it on because
Wow.
listen, they are funding you. It's business.
Yeah.
But if I'm funding you or if I'm working towards this project,
Yeah.
I want to put it where I can make sales from.
Yeah.
So it's business. It's purely business. Yeah. But what I'm saying is you need to also get your own. If you feel like you want, there will be a point where you come on your own or work on your own, so that you can build from there. That's why everywhere I go, I urge people to go follow me on social media platforms.
Very
or,
important, yeah.
Better still, subscribe, like, and
YouTube
share
channel.
to my YouTube channel. You see it, KRYMI Music.
So you have over 100K Instagram followers. I think you should start, enforcing them that go and subscribe to you because YouTube is where you make the
Exactly.
money.
Right now, that is not
Yeah.
necessarily. For musicians, thank God we have distribution platforms.
Yeah.
And you're a
Streaming
distributor
platforms.
yourself.
Yeah. And I'm a distributor myself.
So,
So,
what I see is this guy is going to be an entertainment consultant.
Yes.
Because everything they talk about, I feel like if I go pay,
Yeah.
listen to him,
Yes.
speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
and there are certain details that you need to understand. So my question that I asked myself every time before I got to this point was, what is Sony doing for the musicians in America that is helping them? What is Rockefeller doing? What is Universal doing? What is Warner
Empire
Brothers
and all
doing?
that.
And when you think about that, it's very extensive. When you open it, so detailed that you will need even a whole team to understand how they're doing marketing. I'm like, you know what? Let me start from a point. Get to understand what they do for their artists to the point where the moment their artists come out, they blow. And then you see the same thing happening in Nigeria. And then people are saying, oh, Ghanaian artists are not serious. We are very serious. We're just not having the understanding of these technicalities.
Yeah,
and these technicalities are what would skyrocket the artists in terms of popularity, in terms of skyline, in terms of branding, in terms of business collaboration with certain corporations that they probably wouldn't have even come close, but because of the way you brand the artist. So there are so many ways to go about it.
I mean, KRYMI, you've released tonight and you're preparing to release an EP soon,
Yes,
right?
yes.
What next for KRYMI?
EP, album, KRYMI Show, Creme de la Creme, and, tour.
Everything creamy.
Everything creamy.
So
Everything has to be smooth.
Wow. From the
Smooth.
voice.
And collaborations with other artists. Are you
Solid,
looking forward
so
to
solid. I'm
that?
working towards it. And when you go on Twitter, a couple of people asked me about that. And very, very soon you have 1 or 2 collaborations.
Some
here and
international ones?
there. Hopefully, we are working towards it.
All right.
Towards it.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
for...
say here, Paul. Which one
Yeah,
you go?
Just
you
always
very
say,
much.
nkurɔfoɔ ɔbrɛ. Nkurɔfoɔ ɔbrɛ.
No feeling.
Hey, no, no.
Yeah, no, I say. Now I know.
I thought you were my friend.
You are my friend. I know.
What did you do?
We are friends, so I know what I'm talking about.
Thank you very much. It's been an exciting interview.
Thank you so much for having me. I
We are
really
always here
appreciate
for
it.
you. When you release new ones, you just...
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And
This is home for you.
I'm so happy to be here. Everywhere I go, I not plead, but I urge the people. Why I don't use plead is because I feel the people should do things for themselves.
Yeah.
You get me? If you think KRYMI is the best artist that you like, please support him.
Yeah.
If you think
Support.
any other artist that you like, please support the artist.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, right now, the industry is so saturated that we're not able to see the good ones among the rest. Yeah.
KRYMI.
So